Several thousand soldiers from North Korea are being trained in Russia, and by the end of the year they may be transferred to the frontline in Ukraine. This was reported by the Washington Post on October 11th and later confirmed by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky.
What we see is a growing alliance between Russia and regimes like North Korea. It is no longer just about transferring weapons, it is actually about transferring people from North Korea to the military forces of the occupier.
In June 2024, Putin visited Pyongyang to sign an agreement on strategic partnership between Russia and North Korea. The document envisages, among other things, military cooperation. The Russian army has become directly dependent on ammunition supplies from North Korea. It sends about 3 million shells a year to Russia. The Times writes, citing data from Western intelligence agencies. The presence of North Korean servicemen in the ranks of armed forces of Russian Federation is yet another proof of this dependence.
Firstly, Russia demonstrates its weakness, as it clearly shows that it is not capable of defeating Ukraine on its own. The level of dependence on other countries, including China and North Korea and Iran, is increasing so much that the Kremlin's fellow propagandists should pay attention to Russia's independence. They quite often like to nod at Ukraine, saying that Ukraine is losing its subjectivity. What about Russia's subjectivity?
The presence of servicemen from North Korea on the front line has not been officially confirmed yet. At the same time, it is known that North Korean military personnel have been spotted in the territories of Ukraine temporarily occupied by Russia. According to the South Korean defense minister, they were there as so-called advisors and engineers supervising the use of North Korean weapons. Pyongyang may have agreed to send its military to gain experience in modern warfare, experts suggest. After all, the last time the North Korean army engaged in active combat was back in 1953.
It is clear that Kim Jong-un and the generals of North Korea are quite seriously interested in learning the experience of war, and the generals of North Korea too. The experience of modern warfare, how combat operations are now being transformed. Naturally, on the battlefields on the Russian-Ukrainian war, the North Koreans would like to learn from this experience.
At the same time, North Korea went on another escalation in relations with South Korea. Pyongyang has put artillery units near the border on full alert and strengthened air defense. Such measures were taken allegedly because of possible entry of South Korean drones.
The Army's General Staff issued a preliminary operational order to joint artillery units near the border and units designated for important firing tasks to put 8 artillery brigades in full armament in military condition on alert by 8 p.m. on October 13th and complete various operational security projects, from Yonhap News Agency publication.
Pyongyang has also begun preparations to blow up 2 roads that connect North and South Korea. They pass through the 4-kilometer-wide demilitarized zone. This area is considered one of the most mined areas in the world. Moreover, there are powerful fortifications on both sides of the zone, embedded in an already difficult terrain. In the event of a possible attack on South Korea, North Korea does not rely on its infantry, but primarily on artillery.
North Korea has a significant advantage in terms of war-fighting capability. It is less than 40 kilometers from North Korean territory to the center of Seoul and only 10 kilometers to densely populated suburbs. There is also a numerous battle and rocket-propelled artillery in the North Korean army, but also ballistic missiles that could be carriers of nuclear weapons. It is believed that underground shelters along the demilitarized zone contain the bulk of North Korean artillery systems, estimated at about 21,600 guns. And another 5,500 MLRS.
To discuss the North Korean threat, U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Kurt Campbell will visit Japan and South Korea, the United States State Department said. The visit will take place from 15th to 17th of October. At the trilateral meeting in Seoul, Japan will be represented by the country's Deputy Foreign Minister Masataka Okano, and South Korea will be represented by his counterpart Kim Hong-kun. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Valeria Nekapelova, UATV News.